Sammy, what an amazing, brilliant, gorgeous girl you get to spend the rest of your life with. And what a wonderful family you're marrying into. I don't know how you did it, but congrats, man. I've said this a million times before, but you don't know somebody's true character until you see them in a stressful situation. And we actually had that test early on with Shivangi when my grandfather got COVID. As she was new to the family, she could have just sat on the side, but that's not what she did. She would come over, cook for him, feed him, and spend time with him. All this while juggling 2 jobs and a new relationship. It was amazing to see.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Shivangi's cousin, Deepal. Shivangi, or Shiv as we call her, and I are only a year apart, so we grew up inseparable. We had the best of both worlds of being best friends as well as sisters. So you can imagine that spending some 30-odd years together, I have really gotten to know Shiv.
To my brother, the closest relative I have, had, or ever will have. I love you, man. Growing up, we were pretty close. We used to go rollerblading, play hockey, go swimming, all in our neighborhood. And we were also in Boy Scouts together, where we did various camping activities, and not just regular camping. They used to make us make a fort out of sticks and leaves and sleep there overnight.
Shiv, if you have not figured out, is very much creative. For those of you who know her, she loves to write. She gets creative and into arts and crafts. A fun little story, when we were younger, we needed a Ken doll because we only had regular Barbie dolls. So we decided in the middle of the night to top off all of Cinderella Barbie's hair and try to make her into a Ken doll. What we didn't plan was for the rest of her body. So you can imagine that was a failure, but we tried.
Sammy's most amazing quality is his ability to connect with kids. All kids love him. I don't know if he just has the same mental maturity as them or just likes doing the same thing as them. And that goes double for my kids. It's the best relationship I've ever seen in my life. And it's gonna be amazing to see him as a father. And that's not a hint for anything. I'm not gonna be the uncle that stands here and says, now that you are married, it's time to have a kid. I'm not gonna be that uncle. But babies are cute.
From this moment on, I declare Shivangi Patel as my partner and merge my life with hers. I shall take better care of her than I would for myself. I shall work with Shivangi to manage the finances of our household, a lifestyle that allows us to live within our means. I shall consider Shivangi's views and suggestions in all matters of life. I shall not develop or nurture any aversion towards Shivangi. I shall always be a close friend of Shivangi and show all possible affection to her. I shall resolve all differences and mistakes peacefully. I will endeavor to never blame, ignore, or insult my wife. I shall be tolerant, affectionate, and soft-spoken with Shivangi. I shall not deviate from my responsibilities to Shivangi, even in the event of infirmity. I shall strictly be faithful to Shivangi. Om Swati, I promise.
In merging my life with that of Samish Patel, I shall create a new being, always living as his true better half. I shall always consider all friends and members of my husband's family as members of my family and will maintain cordial relationships with all of them, serve them open-heartedly. I shall cooperate with my husband as we continuously work to better our standard of living. I shall remain faithful to my husband and never be hypocritical in my behavior with him. I shall cultivate virtues of selfless service, humor, and sweet conversation. I shall carefully avoid the development of bad habits. I shall work with Samish to manage our household in a reasonable fashion, allowing us to live within our means. I will regard my husband as a lifelong companion and shall overlook differences of opinion with him. I shall never insult or ignore my husband. At all moments of life and under all circumstances, I shall continue to perform my duties as a wife. Om Swastika Bhava.
Shiv is loyal to those she loves and cares about. Sammy, I don't need to tell you to take care of my sister because I know you already are. When I talk to her, when I hear her voice, I hear how happy she is and how grounded she is. And forever, I'm thankful to you for that. I am blessed to call you my Jiju and love that you are part of our family. So with that being said, Sammy, I officially relinquish my role as wifey to you because we all know Shiv's gonna wear the pants in the relationship. I love you both. Congratulations.